Hello everyone, welcome to In Spiritual Journey. So today I'm going to do a 2023 reading. We're going to do one for every sign. So, the new year is approaching fast. 2022 only has less than 4 weeks for the remainder of this year. So whether it was a good year or whether it was a challenging year, whatever it was, hopefully you got to be able to step out of that box and heal and realize the importance of things and expand who you are to be able to move forward. So the year 2023 breaks down to the number 7. And the 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot, which is all about forward movement, right? And the Chariot has to balance the energy of these two, on here there's like sphinxes, I believe, whatever they are. Sometimes they're horses, but it's usually the light and the dark, which is the shadows plus the light within us. So balancing those two energies out to be able to move forwards in a balanced way. So if one gets off a little bit, then we can go off path. So this is like remaining steadfast and balancing our energy within. So these 7s is taking control of tough situations and remaining responsible and finding ways to succeed even through those challenges. So, the 7 of Swords is all about, manipulation around us, trickery, lies, deceit. This 7 of Wands is perseverance, and it can be, a little defense energy, like setting boundaries, things like that. The 7 of Cups is all about those opportunities and choices that we do have, but remaining clear-headed so we're not too much confused or disillusioned or in dreamlike state. And then 7 of Pentacles is all about planting those seeds, setting those intentions. So the 7s, it's remaining steadfast within, and to show what we've learned and what we've retained from all the challenges that we have been through. So that's what the year 2023 is all about, okay? Remaining steadfast, taking all those lessons that we have learned and retained and moving forward, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and get into each sign. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope like that listing that I put of all life's gifts, I hope you have all of those in 2023 and forevermore. So if you haven't watched that video, please check those out. We want to have that gratitude and grace and forgiveness and all that to be able to be in our highest state. So I hope you enjoyed these messages, and thank you so much for the support, and I hope you have a beautiful 2023. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your forecast for 2023. So this is for the collective of Pisces, and remember that this is energy coming through the tarot cards, through spirit and the universe. I'm just kind of like the conduit that puts it out there. It is energy, so it doesn't have to be set in stone. We can always, we have free will, and we can always change this energy. But it's nice to be aware of what's coming up so we can acknowledge it. That's the basis of everything. If we acknowledge it and know what's going on instead of a state of confusion or overwhelm or confusion, like I said, or stressed out. So this is energy. It's coming up, and then we can face it more head on and know which direction to go, or like, hey, I think I heard that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this energy. This is for the collective of Pisces. Pisces, you are the 12th sign of the zodiac. Your symbol is the fish, and your planet is Neptune, and you are the 12th house, okay? So the 12th house energy is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to greater calls of power. The planet of Neptune are your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So the Neptune, that's why you have that disillusionment sometimes, or that dreamlike state. And Pisces says this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So we're going to just set this over here. I'm going to put these away. And I just want to give you some of the positive and negative aspects of Pisces, right? So they can be stronger or weaker traits due to the rest of the positions in our birth chart. But, of course, you are a water sign, so they seem to be more of the cups, the emotional energy. So you are creative, generous, as well as empathetic for your positive signs. And then for the... hold on a second, please. But the negative aspects can be overly overly emotional. You can be closed off, kind of like what I mean by that is not wanting to accept help, wanting to do things on your own. And then you also can be very impressionable, where because you want to trust in everybody and believe in everybody, so you can easily be swayed. As a personal aspect of Pisces, I have a few family members that are Pisces. They were always like the caregiver. One was my grandmother, who I was named after, Jenny. She was like the most kindest, loving person I know. I really miss her. She passed away years ago, and I was really close to her. And then my sister as well, my older sister, who was like a mother to me. So she's always like protective, and she's always been like the whole caregiver of the family. She's always there for everybody when they need them. So, but I have met some more of the negative aspects of Pisces as well. Just someone I met, they were a friend briefly, but they were more like a Peter Pan energy. They were like, didn't grow up, still going drinking and bar hopping and concerts and all, like constant concerts. I don't mean just occasional. They just were very immature, and they could be very rude and disrespectful to people and cold. So I've seen both aspects of it. I think like I said, it depends on your experiences, your birth chart, how you were raised, different things like that. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get into this message. So how I broke it down to is quarterly, I'm going to do oracle cards. So it's like January through March. Then we're going to go through April through June, July through September, and then October through December. But then we are going to get an Osha Zen tarot card for each month. So all 12 months. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this energy. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope it's, I was going to say I hope it's all good, but, we do have, it is life. We do have the ups and downs. So we're going to just see what comes up. All right, so we're going to get into the oracle messages for January through March 2023. Let's see what's happening. So we have the spirit of gratitude. So this is a place from January to March, anytime during that time, the whole 3 months, whatever, that you're being called to step into your gratitude. You also might be feeling more gratitude. So there's some kind of gratitude energy through those 3 months. We have the card of Maximus, which is how can you feed others when your own table is empty? So this is like that Ace of Cups energy. You have to fill your own cup before you can offer it to other people. And I can see that because Pisces, like I said, you're a very compassionate sign. You don't, you're very impressionable, but you put yourself out there for other people. And sometimes you don't take care of yourself. And sometimes you put yourself out there so much that some people can take advantage of that. So this is, filling your own cup first. Then we have the rabbit, which it says sensitive soul, definitely, right? And it says strengthen your boundaries and cut cords. So there might be some energy from January to March that you need to set some healthy boundaries and maybe even cut off some energy, cut some cords or something like that that's holding you back. There is this third eye chakra, which is Formuline. Formuline is the crystal, and it says trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So you might be getting some really deep messages through your intuition. So please pay attention to that and trust that, okay? Trust what it's telling you. So if there is a negative energy around you or somebody is taking advantage of you and you're feeling that to your core, but then your outer part is saying, oh, I need to take care of this person, trust that inner core, okay? Then we have Serpentine, which is transformation. And my life is transforming in the perfect time. It's the most powerful way. So there could be major transformation coming to you for the first quarter of the year. And that might be also why you need to protect your energy more so and trust that intuition. And then we have surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So if you feel like you're in a state of, I know what's best for you because, you know how that caregiving mentality can be. We might think we know better, like the mothers and the things out there. So, just know that, sometimes even if we do know what's right, like maybe somebody's not doing well and you're helping them and they're just saying, stop, back off, I'm not listening to you or whatever, we have to trust that, they have to handle their own life. They have to resolve their own issues. We can't always fix people. So, trust that, you might think you're right about a situation, but maybe they need to go in a different direction or have a different experience. All right. So for January, of the beginning of the year, we have projections. This is the Seven of Water, so it's the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about a lot of opportunities and choices out there. But again, this has that dream-like aspect to it, which Pisces is known for their dreamy-like state, illusions and things like that. So as you can see in this card, we have a man and a woman looking at each other, but they're distorted. So this is, you might not always know what's best. You might be like living in that fog or confusion or that dreamlike state. So again, trusting that intuition deeply, because I really feel like, you might be taken advantage of or not seeing something clearly because you're coming from that dreamlike state, thinking like things are better than what they are or something. By February, we're getting into the full energy. So there might be a need to take a risk and start a new journey here, do something different, something out of the box. The fool, faces his fears and goes just by his intuition and moves forward. So there might be some need of that, trying something new. And then by March, we get into patience, which is the Seven of Rainbows. This is the Seven of Pentacles. So there might be some intentions that you've set out there or something that you are wanting to happen quickly. This is saying you have to trust in that divine timing. Okay, you did get the trust card. You did get the surrender to always being right. So sometimes what we want to happen at a certain time or what time frame we think should happen or things that we expect isn't what the universe or spirit is saying that it's going to happen. So this is trusting in that, planting the seeds and just trusting the spirit or universe will take control and, just let it be. Don't have any expectations or things like that. All right. So then when we get into April through July, we have roots of abundance. So again, this is those seeds that you planted, those intentions that you set. They could be taking form now. So, that's another reason why we need to have that trust because, we plant our seeds and we don't know if they're going to sprout through the ground or what. So this is trusting that the universe has your back, that it takes care of things. Some things are mysterious, some things are divine timing. We just have to plant the seeds, ground them, nurture them, and move on and trust. We do have it's time to lead. There's some energy here from April to June that you might need to take a lead of a situation here, whether that is in your own life. But I kind of feel like it's with a group because we do have this chameleon, which is the soul tribe energy. And it says it's safe to be seen. So you might have to shine a little brighter, put yourself out there and be a leader in a group of people here. And I feel like it's from some kind of intentions that you're setting or some kind of project or maybe at work, some kind of thing you're trying to bring to fruition here. You might have to take charge because here we have the sacral chakra, fire agate, and it's the creation. So there's something that you're creating in the spring months that you're going to have to take control and be the lead of and have that trust to move forward. This says the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So something is possibly coming to an end or shifting or changing, and it's going to bring in some kind of creative fruition here. Then we have shine, ruby, it's time for me to shine. So again, that being that leader, putting yourself out there, being in charge, putting yourself in the spotlight, shining your light. And then we have surrender, resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So I almost feel like this is also that energy where you might be having expectations on people or thinking that you're right again. So this is like letting go of the resentments because only resentments can do is poison us. So letting go. If something happened in the past that didn't go right, just let it go because it's just only going to block these seeds or intentions from coming to fruition. All right. So for April, we have the burden. This is the Six of Clouds, which is the Six of Swords energy. So yeah, there's something that you have to let go of. And I really feel like it's that resentment. There's something within you. And I feel like it might be from somebody not following through with what you expected. Or something not happening the way you expected from a situation or person. So this is the Six of Swords is all about moving away from that turmoil, that chaos, and going to smoother waters. So letting go of those resentments will ease up a lot of energy here and let things flow freely. When we get into May, we have the adventure card here, which is the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Rainbows. So, this is taking action, quick action. So once you let go of those resentments, don't have any expectations, go with the flow and trust in divine timing, then you're going to be taking action towards something. Maybe to bring these, maybe the seeds have burst through the soil and now it's time to start cultivating them or doing something differently. So some kind of action's needed in May. And that's why you need to release those resentments and expectations. When we get into June, we have this major arcana card, which is past lives. Believe it or not, this is the moon card. This is you. So this is your being empowered. The moon card could also be, the moon card is Pisces, like I said. But so you could be in your empowerment once you've taken action and become that leader. But this also, it could be, again, your intuition. It could be things hidden that you don't know, you just trust in, as well as fears. So there might be fears coming up because you don't know the outcome or what's going to happen. So, you might be having to face some of your fears, but it looks like you are going to be empowered by June, by the middle of the year. And, as long as you don't let your fears get the best of you or those resentments hold you back, you're going to be really good to go. All right, so the second half of the year, July through September, we have opening to discovery. So there could be new things coming in that you're discovering. And I love that this is all like the stars. So could be some cosmic information coming into you, revealing some new discoveries that you can explore. We have resilience, burn away the past. Be careful that you're not going back into the past and thinking up old resentments to hold on to or bringing them back up or hashing old things. This is letting go of that. Let the past go because it's only going to block your future, okay? Once we let go of the past, it opens up new areas for expansion in our future, our present and our future. So then we have the wolf, which is heart medicine. As it says, let go of what does not serve you, your highest good. So again, those resentments, those expectations, the past energy that you might be coming up and you're holding on to, let them go because it needs to dissolve so you can have more opening for your abundance. We again have shine. You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. I love that because we had this card with stars. So this is knowing that you are co-creating with the universe. You are made of stars. You have that star quality. And this is the solar plexus chakra. Mukite is the crystal. So it might be, again, you being in charge, shining your light, being that leader. So that's why we also have to let go of those resentments and expectations. To be a leader, you need to stand in your integrity and be in your highest form. We have fairy stone, which is good fortune. Yeah, see, you're going to be having some good fortune in the middle of the year, so that's good. And we have, I am open to receive all goodness the universe has to offer me at all times, in all ways. Yeah, so again, if you let go of those negative aspects that you might be holding on to from the past, you're going to have this abundance come in. You don't want to block that abundance, so it's good to surrender. And this one's saying surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay? Again, if you're holding on to that past energy, things that have frustrated you, things that have made you put expectations and got disappointed, whatever it is, it could be blocking you. So you need to let that go, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what August is bringing. August, we have the High Priestess, the inner voice. So again, a very strong energy of trusting your higher self, your intuition. Your intuition is your voice of your higher self, okay? So pay attention to that, very much so. Oh my gosh, I love incense, but since I've had this cold, it really just gets to my throat here. Okay, so now we have going with the flow. Again, just going with the flow, trusting the universe. This is the Ace of Cups. So again, this is about filling your own cup, trusting the universe, going with the flow. Know that everything is happening for the reason as it should. Don't hold on to things or cling or try to control. This is going with the flow, okay? Flow, like water, like you are, right? Because then when we come into September, we are having this lack mindset, the outsider. Five of Rainbows, Five of Wands. So feeling like you're the outsider, feeling like you're lacking something or you don't fit in somewhere. So be careful with that, because sometimes when we are the leader, we do have to take that stance of that solitude, loner energy. So, don't feel like you're not fitting in, or you're left out, because you are a very empathetic and compassionate sign. So, for you to be in charge or a leader, you do have to stand above, to be able to lead people in the right direction. So you might feel like that you're left out, but you're really not, okay? It's just that you have a higher mission or purpose, or higher calling situation at this time, and you're trying to lead other people to come to this goal of abundance here, whatever you want to bring to fruition. So be careful of that lack mindset, okay? Oh, I gotta get these ones first. Okay, so now we're getting into October, November, and December. Again, I love this because it's saying shining through. So again, I really feel like you're going to be like the star of something, the leader, and very empowered, and really guiding others. So this is shining through all your gifts, your talents, your wisdom. Now we have Oblivion, which is open arms. This is coming from a loving, non-judgmental place, being open to other ideas, other situations, other people. We have the Panther. You are protected. There's protection here. It says consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to. So again, making sure you set those healthy boundaries, not letting people take advantage of you or sway you, okay? Because some people don't like to see us doing our best. They get upset if we're doing well, and some people don't like people in charge or leaders, so they might be trying to manipulate or bring you down, pull you off that mountain, whatever it is. So be careful and watch your energy, protect your energy. You might want to, find some crystals or different things to help you protect your energy, but you are being protected by the universe and the divine. Just put that extra precautions in there, okay? Then we have the solar plexus chakra citrine, which is abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. So again, standing in not that lack mindset, but knowing that you are deserve abundance. It's yours for the taking. You just got to stay in that high vibrational energy, because what you put out is what you're going to get back, okay? And don't let other people pull you out of that or lower your vibration. Now we have a gate, healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. So this might be a time to really focus on your physical body, your mental health, all that different things, because the stress can get to us, different things. We're getting into the last part of the year, so that there's holidays and different things like that. So make sure you pay extra attention. You should anyway, all the time, but extra attention to your body and your physical health and all that. Maybe eating differently, maybe giving up a habit, something like that. Now we have surrender your belief in scarcity again. So yeah, you won't bring in this abundance if you feel like you won't have something, or you don't have enough money or whatever. So this is the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance, and you just had that abundance right here. It's trying to come in for you in some way by the end of the year. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, okay? So again, be careful, protect your energy, have that open heartedness, and don't sit in that lack mindset. All right, again, I love this. You have abundance. So there's some major abundance coming in for you at the end of next year, whatever way possible, but there's some abundance trying to come in for you. This abundance card is the King of Rainbows, which is the King of Pentacles. So again, the King of Pentacles is the master of the material world. He's mastered everything. He's very successful. He's abundant. As he's in control, he's a leader. So it also could be like a father figure. So if you are a leader of a group, you could be like that parental figure, helping them along, protecting them, guiding them. So you have to stay strong. So by November, we have this intensity. This intensity is actually the Knight of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. So again, taking action towards our passions, our creativity. So there might be more need to, push ourselves forward with what we're passionate about, igniting that spark within us and pushing forward. So that might be why you also need that extra boost of health, focused on your health, to be ready to go, right? And then the last card we have here in December, we have the Hangman. This is new vision. Okay, so this hangman is seeing things in a different perspective. So December, there's some shifting in perspective you need to see. You need to see the bigger picture of something by the end of the year. So it might be just some new abundance coming in, a new way of doing things. Maybe things shifted and you need to look at things in a different way. Okay, so I love that energy for you. It looks like the universe is trying to push you into being a leader in some way, whether that is in healing, like your purpose in life, a job situation, but whatever this leader is, you're going to be guiding other people. That's why it's pushing you to be strong and get out of that lack mindset, as well as bring in some abundance and growth for you. It really wants you to shine next year and be that leader and shine that wisdom and knowledge that you have. That inner spark that you have needs to be brightly shining for to guide others, like that lighthouse energy, kind of like, that guidance. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to get a message from the universe. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to bring for you. This is for 2023 for the sign of Pisces. What's the message from the universe? What does the universe have to say for you? Okay, so no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Yeah, so see, that might be like that comparing, expecting people to do what we want or the same thing. This is saying everybody has their unique style and purpose and brilliance. So, no two flowers are the same, but they're all beautiful in their own way. And it says comparisons are odious because they presume all things are equal, which is never the case. Between me and you, the universe. So, again, I feel like this is pushing you to be that leader and shine your light, and don't feel bad about it, because you are that compassionate empath and get easily swayed. So if people are making you feel bad for like showing your brilliance or your light, don't let it, because they have their own beauty in some other way. Okay, so you shine your light. Okay, so that is your message. I wish you much prosperity, abundance, love, and peace through 2023. Thanks for watching and the support. Bye.